Hey troops, it's Roy from the Geeks Adventures. Woohoo! Broadcasting from Studio Beta in a townhome in the Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio. So, it's been a week now since a certain movie about, little laser swords and little cute penguiny birdie looking things and all kind of stuff exploded and made people either go, wow, yay! Or go, what the bloody heck did you just do? Yes, we're doing a review of The Last Jedi. Oh boy. Wow. And you thought there was strong reaction to Batman v Superman, Man of Steel. Even Warner Brothers DC's going, dang, what did y'all do? Wow. Alrighty. Because whenever something like this comes out, there's usually a range of reactions, not this kind of Mason Dixon, Ohio State. Sorry, I screwed that up. Ohio State, Michigan kind of thing going on. Wow. In a nutshell, no spoiler, the quick, 2-second review. It's a fun film. Does it have faults? Unquestionably. Kind of like the Force Awakens. Just stuff where you just kind of sit there at times and go, but wait a minute, but how? What? Huh? What? But okay. I mean, still fun, but and then you just kind of sit there and just, huh? Why'd you do that? But yeah, but still entertaining, still lots of fun to watch. So okay, spoiler shield. Alrighty. For those who are just kind of waiting to last through the tide, maybe you want to watch this for Christmas. Spoiler shield. All right. Are we good? Are we safe? Can we keep going? All right. You're on your own now. You have been warned. So, let's see. Where are we in the movie at this point? So, months have passed. And yes, the Resistance, scored big victory destroying Starkiller Base. Woo! Bad news! They got their asses kicked anyway, and right now are on the run and blah, 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 blah. So from this point, things just kind of go crazy. Right now, the Resistance, 17 people at this point that are left, are just trying to not get annihilated. And they're trying to get what little remains of it to safety. How do you do that? Well, you try and make a run for it and try not to get killed as you're being pursued by, by the most humongous sized starships ever built with giant laser cannons and stuff. So there's that story going on. With mostly Poe Dameron, who's trying to convince everyone, look, we got to do something, blah 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 blah. Meanwhile, in another story, as they're trying to escape to escape, and the remains of the Resistance, let's see, Finn and his new friend Rose realize that, hey, wait, maybe if we do this and this and this, we can help our buddies to escape. So why don't we go AWOL to go get somebody that can help us pull off this madcap plan? So they go off in another direction. Meanwhile, of course, Rey is off in this gorgeous tourist island going, Master Skywalker! Master Skywalker! And Luke's giving her the look of, leave me the heck alone, kid. And there's that third part where she's trying to learn how to be a Jedi. Luke's basically going, no, we're not doing this for reasons. In the middle of all this, actually, hypothetically, theoretically, it's a fourth story arc, actually, where Ren and Hux and General Hux are Ren going, hi, I'm Emo Sith Lord. You have to listen to what I tell you because I have the Force. Yeah. Hux going, I control the army, you jackass. And unlike Vader, you just annoy people, not frighten people. So, how does this all work out? Like I just said earlier, it's an interesting mix. Like I said, there are a ton of spoilers gonna be flying around here. One of the one of the things I do like the Hux Ren dynamic, or really not, or lack of chemistry dynamic, whatever you want, the dysfunctional relationship from Hades. Just because it's a fun, different thing to watch. I mean, you kind of, it'll be kind of fun to see what kind of behind the scenes, officers talking amongst themselves, going, "So whose side are you on?" The side that doesn't get me force choked, you jackass. Duh. What kind of craziness is going on in a totally dysfunctional military chain of command where these two guys obviously hate each other in in a force choke or not? And like I said, unlike Vader, where everyone's like, "I want to die," Kylo Ren can still do this thing and is very powerful. Still, everyone just kind of looks at him with a look of whatever. Um. So yes, Luke is alive. I've heard lots of, and actually, Mark Hamill said point blank he didn't like this portrayal of Luke. I liked it. Yes, at the end of Force Awakens, you see him. He looks all scraggly. He looks like he hasn't showered in years. Yada yada yada. He's like Ben in A New Hope. It's been a long time. He's seen a lot of bad crap happen. And he feels like it's all his fault. And well, you discover in the story that he's been getting these bad vibes from Ben, and as he's trying to train him as a Jedi, then suddenly he sees the future and sees all these horrific things. So Luke, remembering what happened to Anakin, remembering all these things, he tries to do the smart thing and goes, you remember the whole the hypothetical. Well, if you could kill Adolf Hitler, would you do it? Luke tries to do it. Draws his lightsaber, and in that moment he hesitates because he starts thinking, well, maybe, what if, blah blah blah, and that's when Kylo wakes up. And all heck breaks loose from there in this flashback, and Kylo force pushes him back, and everything goes to Hades, and Kylo starts thinking, y'all are full of crap, y'all want to kill me, I'm done with this business. Remember Yoda telling Luke in Empire Strikes Back during the training, the future's kind of, yeah, you can see stuff, but you never know for sure where it's going. Case in point, can you say possible self-fulfilling prophecy? The good news is, by the end of the film, Luke redeems himself in the coolest bit of Jedi trickery and misdirection ever done. It is wonderful. It is amazing. I mean, at first I thought I was going to see a replay from one of the Star Wars graphic novels that Dark Horse did, where you get to see him unleash all Hades with the Force. No, he does something even cooler than that. It's a lot of fun to watch. Do some people hate this because you want to see Luke be Luke? Well, there are a lot of ways of seeing him, and I like this look because you realize that, what? He's human. He's us. He's not all-knowing. There's a reason Yoda's one of the few that got to be that good and that powerful. He was that good, and kind of literally put trust in the Force and not to jump to too many conclusions as time goes by. Speaking of Yoda has a wonderful cameo. One of the problems people have had is the fact that this whole thing is taking everything to a new direction. I mean, Luke. There's spoilers everywhere. Luke's dead by the time this story is over. The film really is trying to create a new path for the entire saga. It's not the Skywalker clan anymore. And actually, one of the biggest things people are tripping about is that, now, is this the truth? I would say it is. Is Ben tells Rey, search your feelings. You know who your parents are. They're nobody. And, you think about it, the little scenes, the little vignettes. Now, this could be Ben lying to her and blah 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 quite easily. But on the other hand, this is a shout out to the way the story begins with Shmi Skywalker. She's nobody. That's an immaculate conception. She is nobody, and gives birth to the most dangerous, psychotic Force user ever this side of Palpatine. But it's a reminder that this is how it all starts. It's not just about. I mean, yes, you have to have. Yeah, we can go in the No, let's not go with the midichlorians because that kind of opens all sorts of other cans of worms. But it's not just about the Skywalker clan. This is about anyone who can be a Force user. And actually, if you watch really carefully at the end of the film, there's a little boy who gets the little Resistance Force Alliance ring, and he's sweeping. He doesn't pick up his broom. He draws it towards him. So it's a reminder of that anyone can be a Jedi. This all kind of reinforces the cameo that Yoda has, where he appears and he's all Force ghosty and tells Luke, things change, man. Yeah, they kind of suck. They hurt sometimes. But things change. That's the way it is. Now, on the flip side, film is far from perfect. Phasma, who everyone made a big deal about throughout the whole junkets from Force Awakens. She gets punked in the worst way this side of Boba Fett. Please, if you're writing any kind of novels, whatever, please make her like Boba Fett. Please make her cool. Please make her a badass, okay? Because all that hype you gave her, and this is the way you deal with her character, guys, uncool. Very uncool. Poe and Finn. Actually, two more characters who, you got the big deal, yada, yada, yada. Yes, everyone wants Poe and Finn to hook up, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They're being shoved aside! Rey's becoming the central character. I mean, you watch this film right now, and you get a whole lot of Rey trying to figure out who she is, what's going on, yada, yada, yada. And a whole lot of Poe being kind of belligerent, a whole lot of Finn and a side character Rose basically running around on an eternal chase. And the fact that the film feels way too much like Empire Strikes Back, not just because it ends with the rebellion really being on the run, but dear Lord, you got like a 2-hour Battle of Hoth, guys. Wow. So all in all, I look at it as like Rogue One as being like Wonder Woman. Yes, there are a lot of familiar elements, yada yada yada, but the way it's put together and presented and everything is so wonderful. Blows you away. This film is a lot like Thor or The Dark World. It's not horrific by any means, but and the fact that they're trying to move the trilogy in a unique direction, I kind of like that. But as an individual chapters go, all these weird things, it's like, huh? So, so all in all, it's like I said, it's not the worst thing you can watch. It's not a horrible thing. It's fun. It's a fun ride. The porgs are nowhere as annoying as you were afraid of. They're actually kind of cute and kind of funny. It's a fun ride. It's a fun ride. Enjoy it. And J.J. Abrams, good luck on episode 9, man. So anyway, there you go, because I think I'm running out of time really fast. So hey, really, may the Force be with you. May the odds be in your favor. And as always, be good to each other, peeps, okay? Whichever side you feel about the film, okay? Y'all take care. And hey, have a good holiday, right? Bye. Woohoo!